After another big point and another good point on the road, how do you feel after that?
Yeah, probably a little bit deja vu from last week in relation to that. We're probably happy to come away with the point, but probably on the chances that we've created, particularly in the first half, disappointing maybe not to take the three.
But given the level of opposition and the places that you're coming to, that must be encouraging as well. It's not like, the games you maybe feel like you should be winning away from home. It's games that you're going into underdogs and you're playing well and getting decent results.
Yeah, and credit to the players. They've been super the last few weeks in particular. Training's been good, attitudes and everything have been brilliant, and we've really got they've really stuck to their task and stuck to it hard. And we're delighted with the performance last week. Delighted again with the performance today. And it's just turning those 1 points into 3 points now is the key.
You think now that obviously we've been knocked out the Scottish Cup, the window's closed, now that all we've got to focus on in the league, that's kind of helping a wee bit, that all focus is now turned to that? I
think it allows an easier pattern of preparation. Would I like to be in the Cup still? Of course I would, and I think that could have been a real good catalyst for us going forward as well. But yes, it gives us a more normal week and allows us to work on a bit more.
How pleased are you, not just with the points you've taken over the last 2 weeks, but the performances you're getting?
Performances have been really good, and I think it's a credit to the players who've remained about how they've gone about their business of not just looking after themselves but also trying to look after and integrate the new players into it. And credit to the new players as well who've come in, because each of them have brought, could go through all of them, and they've all brought something to it in relation to their performances. I thought Matteo today was exceptional, and again starting to find his feet, and just delighted for the group in general.
Yeah, I was going to mention that Muzek last week got substituted at half time. He was still obviously, like we know, just come into the team and maybe not match sharp, but today he looked excellent, and it's just a case of these players building up that match fitness and getting there. Not
just the fitness, and also the understanding of who they're playing with and the way that we play, and those things just take time, sadly. So I'm delighted for him, because it was a tough week for him last week and wasn't ideal for him, but I think it's the character that you're looking for, and the responsive character from him today was excellent.
I know at this stage of the season 3 points are the main thing you are looking for, but how pleased are you that you're still picking up points and good points of that?
I think we're very pleased, because particularly as you say that the standard of the opposition that we're playing against makes it extremely hard. So to pick up the 2 points that we have, yes, you'd have possibly maybe lost one of these 2 games and won one of these 2 games and you're a point off better. But I think for the group in general, the manner of the performance and the confidence that's given the group from last week going into this week has been great, and hopefully that'll be a catalyst for next week.
It's testament to a lot of the younger players in the squad, Cammy McPherson, Ethan Erdogan and Kyle McAllister as well, still young guys, and they're still putting in good performances.
Yeah, young in your eyes, but in my eyes they're just a number and they're just a player, and when you ask them to step over that line, it's unforgiving, this business, and they're not out there because they're young and it's nice to have young players playing. They're out there because they're good players and have big futures ahead of them, all three. So again, listen, for those guys, the way they acquitted themselves today, they were excellent, and very happy for them.
And a nice wee run of home games coming up in the next couple of weeks. How important is it to try and make those count?
Yeah, very important, and it's so important now that we kick on and get that same level of performance, but ideally, as we say, start putting the ball in the back of the net and taking the 3 points. But the support we've had the last couple of weeks from the away fans has been exceptional. I thought our fans today were, if we did, fair enough, we drew the game, but they won that competition today, because from the word go they were exceptional, and particularly I think it's noted when we went 1-0 down, the drum came out again, they went loud, and they give us that impetus and that lift to go again, so we're indebted to them.
Yeah, you mentioned the supporters there, over 600 of them here today. How important are they going to be in this battle?
Yeah, it's hugely important, and particularly I think when we come at home, because away from home it's easier probably to sit in maybe, and the onus is probably on the home team, and when we're at home the onus is possibly on us, but we've got to flip that sometimes and be patient at home also, so their understanding will be vital.
Oran, thanks very much.
Cheers, Jimbo.